rando wheelchair chaser that Donovan took a shine to a couple of years back. Woo! Yeah. Hey, ladies, you know what I mean. The intersection between I can fix him and the limits of medical science, right? And I'm gonna say, Donnie found a lot of pussy between that sweet spot. Also, go ahead and laugh at a woman in distress crying because Donovan, he would have wanted that. All right. Hey, give it up for, I'm just going to continue with my set here. I'm an unprofessional. Give it up for Goat Belly.
Yeah!
They would like it known that their side project, Lamb Tummy, is available for children's birthday parties. So, All right. A few throwaway lines to start off with. Donovan was a guy who was so down for anything. In the narcotic age of maladaption, that especially is impressive for a guy that couldn't stand up. Before being murdered by pizza, he went to the gathering of the Juggalos. Whoop, whoop! Yeah. Recorded his comedy album and headlined his first show, which was a Scream right here. I mean, right here. I can see the tracks of the wheelchair. Right here. All right. I first met Donovan at the Cognitive Dissonance Tour in McHenry with Gavin McGinnis, Anthony Cumia, and Josh Denny, which was almost canceled and had to move venues twice. I bought Gavin a shot for the show and talked politics for a while. He asked me to take a sip and prove that it wasn't poisoned and asked if I was Antifa. True story. I asked him if the left and the right could come together like we all did with Epstein. You remember that? that was beautiful. But nope, he said. It's always those meddling pinkos and their damned organized labor unions, he said. Yeah. I asked him what he thought about Zog, and he said he's an avowed Zionist and that Palestine can go fuck itself. True story. Yeah, he knows what side his bagel is smeared, who puts locks on his challah, and to quote Dave Chappelle, whoever they are. Anthony Cumia came on hard, believe it or not, and we whispered and flirted all throughout Gavin's headlining set, which was rude. But watching a guy who looks like Colonel Sanders rip the premise of the Ringer while making fun of black people is only good for so long, you know? I got insanely drunk after the show. Everyone there did. Something about political persecution and subsequent trauma bonding just brings out the thirst. Hell, maybe just part of being at the VFW. I don't know. Hey, I just killed a bunch of brown kids for foreign interests. Time now for debilitating alcoholism. Yeah. The price, methinks, is not as worth it as a Madeleine Albright reference there. Hey, I don't make the rules. you know, I put that in the notes here. The three hyphens, you know, fighting terrorism to implicate the Jews. Just what you do when you get back from fighting terrorism or for democracy. You drink yourself into cirrhosis, kill yourself, or get really into CrossFit. It's the same things, really. Raytheon thanks you for your service! And here's a coupon for Denny's! You know, I stumbled on to Donovan's boss after that show before they left the party at a hotel. And I warned them about the dangers of drugs and alcohol to resounding boos. You guys, don't do coke. It'll make you more alert. The next time that I was supposed to see Donavan was at a show he did with Junior Stopka. Unfortunately, Donavan was running on CPT, comic people time. Actually, his bus broke down the day of. But Junior had thoughtfully made him a ramp for the stage at Jukebox Comedy, which was incredibly sweet of him. It really was. But an excellent mule Junior Stopka was, as I came to find out, as I was going to give mushrooms to Donavan at that show, you know, to help him walk. But he wasn't there, so I gave them to Junior. And I didn't think that they'd make him to him, you know. I hate the profile, but he looks like Willie Nelson, only younger and somehow using drugs longer. Hippie stereotypes, man. I'm sorry I misjudged you. Because I basically look like you with glasses. So, where I get off on any criticism of your appearance, just lands me in Crazy Town, population 1 steaming kettle. You know, the things that we dislike in ourselves are truly the shadows of darkness reflected in our own eyes. Some deep truth right there. But Donavan got them. Thank you, Junior. Wherever the hell you are, you fucking hippie motherfucker. And then Donavan took them before he watched Avatar, The Way of Water. And I'm sure that it definitely helped them enjoy him. You know? I also made comedy pitches to Donavan because he was such a down, insane motherfucker. I pitched a Kaufman-esque bit once, kind of a Gretchen Whitmer, ulterior motive superfan kind of thing, yeah? The wheelchair she's a bit, yeah. And it was going to lead to me trafficking him up to Rhode Island to record a Perfect Guy podcast, a Perfect Guy Life podcast with Sam Hyde and Nick Rochefort. True story. I can't believe that it won't happen now. Unless this Death by Pizza is a really elaborate Kaufman-inspired bit, song, and dance. I want to believe that, and I know that you all do. I sent Donavan a Candyman shirt for Christmas. He always had the best t-shirts. Yeah? Yeah. Do you remember that fight that Sam Hyde did? It gave me an idea for another bit that I pitched to him. Crippled celebrity boxing. Ricky Berwick! I'm coming for you! Now, I'll have to box Ricky. Because I'm a woman! And as Donavan said, that's the greatest disability of them all! Thank you all for coming out. We have a profoundly handy-capable angel in our wings. Probably watching us when we masturbate. And having a well-deserved laugh from us in heaven. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Sylvia! That was actually pretty great. You should come out to the open mic sometime. Yeah, we do an open mic here every Saturday night.